go ahead with some breaking coming in. Now, days after the controversial BBC documentary, which was screened at the Hyderabad Central University by the fraternity movement group, today, once again, screening of part 2 of the BBC documentary inside the campus. Meanwhile, ABVP has also decided to screen the film, The Kashmir Files, at the same time in the campus, viewers. Aneri is joining us live. Aneri, there's a showdown happening at Hyderabad University. Please take us through what's happening right now. All right, viewers, so right now, remember that it's just days after the controversial BBC documentary, which, by the way, viewers, has been banned, I repeat, banned by the Indian government. MEA has called it a propaganda piece. Now, we are coming to know that, once again, what we know is that the part 2 of the same BBC documentary, the screening of the same BBC documentary, the part 2, is happening inside the campus. Meanwhile, the ABVP has also decided to screen the film, The Kashmir Files, at the same time in the campus, viewers. So we're seeing this big showdown happening. ABVP staging a protest in Hyderabad. You can see that the visuals coming in this point of time. And this is a big news we're tracking for you right now. And this too coming in here on Republic Day here. Now we can see that these are live visuals coming from Hyderabad University, where we are seeing a big provocation on the campus. Let's go ahead to Aneri is joining us live. Aneri, just take our viewers through exactly what we see on the screens, because now we are seeing that once again the part 2, I repeat, there are 2 parts of the documentary. We are seeing that the part 2 screening of the BBC documentary is happening in the campus right now.
Well, Shivangi, what we are being told is that the SFI team members of the Hyderabad Central University had decided that they would be going ahead and screening the BBC documentary part 2 today at 6 p.m. But also at the same time, as a mark of protest, the ABVP group had also decided that they would be screening the Kashmir Files film inside the Hyderabad University campus. Whereas now, as you had been seeing the visuals on our screen also, how ABVP members were seen staging protests as the management did not allow them to take the monitors and the sound system inside the campus, and that is the reason why they were seen staging protests outside the campus. Whereas we also see now all the students of the ABVP who had decided to screen the film, now they have taken the monitor and the sound system inside the university, and now they have decided that as a mark of protest against the BBC documentary, which has now been pulled down by the government of India on all the social media platforms, they will be, as a mark of protest, the ABVP group also will be screening the Kashmir Files. So mega showdown here at the Hyderabad Central University between the 2 groups of students, whereas we see that ABVP on one hand has been demanding the management, the Vice Chancellor of the Central University, to take action against the students who had who had screened the BBC documentary inside the campus without permission. Whereas on the other hand, on the day of Republic Day, we are seeing that how ABVP members are staging protests, that as a mark of protest, they will be screening the Kashmir Files film inside the campus.
Right, Aneri, now this is a group. It's called Fraternity Movement Group. That's the group which is planning to screen the part 2. And we are coming to know, Aneri, that the same group of students, had organized a screening of the first episode as well. Any kind of reaction coming in from the authorities of the Hyderabad campus?
Well, Shivangi, 2 days back when we happened to confront these fraternity movement group members, they had tried to block us, they tried to heckle us here outside the campus, and now we are seeing that the SFI group and other group organizations, the student organizations inside the campus of the Hyderabad Central University, they have decided that they will be screening the BBC documentary today once again, and now we are seeing that they do not have permission to to screen this documentary today as well. On the other day, on Saturday, when they had screened this BBC documentary, that time also they did not have any sort of permission to screen this. But today, once again, we are seeing that they do not have permission from the authorities to screen this. And now, also, as you can see here, right outside the campus, there is heavy security. Every vehicle is being checked, and also at the same time, we are seeing that ABVP members had staged protests just some time back as their monitors, their sound system was allowed inside. They were allowed to take inside. They now decided to screen the Kashmir Files film as a mark of protest against the BBC documentary, which is being projected by the another group.
All right, Neri, thank you so much for joining us with all the details. So as we celebrate Republic Day, we are seeing that big controversy once again playing out at the Hyderabad University by the fraternity movement group who plan to go ahead and screen the part 2 of the banned BBC documentary. And Neri, keep us ahead on the story. Taking a very short break, we continue to get you top